What's going on, guys and ladies? I just wanted to reach out to you today. It's Tuesday, and it's just a wonderful day to be in the corona lockdown, isolation. But with each other, we can definitely figure this out and make the most of it. So, today I'm going to talk about support and what support looks like and why do we need support. I think the other day I was reading one of the Facebooks of someone I had never met, but he was in the community and he passed away. I was looking at how he had just got his 1 year chip on, I think it was like the 26th, somewhere around the end of March. And then he ultimately passed away maybe a couple of days ago, maybe about a week ago. So um, what I wanted to kind of talk about was I noticed that in the last couple of days of his life, he posted a couple posts that talked about him needing some help or needed some support. He was saying that he was reaching out, that it was a rough night, and that was like maybe like 2 days before he passed. So I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about what support looks like and then how to manage those supports. So, and the reason why I brought up this topic was I was looking at on yesterday morning my closet. I found that my closet had failed, and whenever I was investigating it, I looked up at the brackets and I was trying to figure out, like, I had put some better anchors in the wall, and with those anchors I had some reinforcements, but I looked at that the bar that was in the very middle of the shelf, it had bent, and I noticed that without that major support right in the middle, that the whole thing collapsed. And so as I was thinking about that, I was processing, how are people feeling in our community or even out there without the lack of support? I know that there are therapists that are out there that are doing telehealth. I mean, like myself, I'm doing um, these type of broadcasts just to get some awareness out there of some different issues that people are having. But the major thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is reaching out for support. Without support, we as people, this is a systems approach. So if we look at the system pretty much says that as long as we are connected, then we need to reach out and to make sure that the next person or the next man is able to withstand on its own. And so with that, a lot of times people don't even know that you need support until ultimately the most negative behavior or the negative consequences in place, and then everyone jumps in and acts as if they were there to support that person. Whenever we see people that are in need of help, or if they're not even saying it, sometimes we need to reach out and we gotta say something on our own. And if they're not accepting our support, we could definitely be there to help them through that, whatever issue is, if it's financially, if it's an emotionally, or if it's just physical help. If we can bring something or drop something by, that might be a really good thing for us, especially in the corona. People are struggling financially to pay bills. I've had people reach out about not even having food. And so I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that there are supports out there, but you just got to reach out. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was in relationships about support. What I'm noticing with, especially with people with children, is that for the longest, or in most of relationships, especially in mine, a lot of times the man of the house sometimes forgets that he needs to support support the mother and the children. And I get it that sometimes we go out and we have to work and we have to do a lot of things to support the house and keep it going. But I wanted to talk to you guys about really supporting each other, because not everybody's going to be on a good day, especially if you got kids doing school. Um, some of these moms are worn out, and so I think that the intensity level of a household has gotten higher. A lot of people are getting more frustrated. People are on edge, and so I just wanted to ask everyone in a family is try to do as much as you can to support each other. I know I have been trying to find different ways of supporting my wife, even though that I am doing sessions. Every time that I finish up a session, I try to go up and see if there's anything that I can do, because I know that just like my shelf that broke, if I don't support my wife, she will end up breaking, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just reaching out to any man or any male or anyone else that has children, or women that have children, to just think about really supporting each other. Maybe split the laundry, washing dishes, just all of the chores around the house. Make sure that everyone can kind of work together so that everyone's not stressed, because in this virus, we are starting to find all of the cracks in our life. And so if we find that there's a crack, then find a way to find some support. And if you see somebody cracking, reach in and give them support. So if you're in a relationship, make sure that, especially if you have kids, make sure that you are there for each other, and that you guys are doing a tag team. That is just not one doing 85% of the home life and then 15% the other one's doing. So try to get it as 50-50 so that the family nucleus can thrive, and not just survive. So signing out today. Hope everything is going good for you. Love you guys, and I thank you for taking time to watch this. Okay, it's Cadillac Counselor. It's a pleasure to see you guys.